10 weapons that will be banned in the USA in 2022. You are watching OK TV. With the recent call to ban assault rifles in the USA in the wake of the latest mass shooting, we've decided to take a look at what we might see banned if such a ban goes ahead. An assault rifle ban wouldn't be as simple as banning one weapon, but rather 10 weapons which combined would make up most of the assault rifles seen in America today. The list of 10 advanced assault weapons to be banned in the United States is as follows. 1. Machine guns. Machine guns are firearms that can fire rifle cartridges automatically, typically at a rate of several rounds per second. Automatic weapons have been around since World War I and have been used to devastating effect. The United States has strict laws limiting their sale, possession, and importation. Machine guns with barrels of more than 16 inches are considered long guns under federal law and require no permit for purchase by any U.S. citizen over 18 years old. 2. Magazines with more than 10 bullets. The problem with magazines that have a capacity of more than 10 rounds is that they are not meant for self-defense but instead to be used in mass shootings. The ban will make it more difficult for shooters to carry out prolonged shootings because they will need to reload more frequently. 3. Silencers. Silencers are used to lessen the noise of a gunshot, and they make it difficult to identify where the shot came from. However, they also reduce recoil and help increase accuracy of shots fired. Silencers should be allowed for civilian use because they do not represent a public safety threat. 4. Armor-piercing rounds. In a decision that has been met with mixed reviews, President Biden announced on Tuesday night that he will be signing an executive order to ban civilian ownership of any ammunition capable of penetrating a police officer's protective vest. This will include armor-piercing bullets as well as some types of shotgun shells. 5. Shotguns with a magazine capacity of more than 5 rounds. Shotguns with a magazine capacity of more than 5 rounds were one of the weapons to be banned by Biden. These guns are often used for hunting and other sporting purposes, but can also be used for combat. Shotguns with a magazine capacity of more than 5 rounds will be banned in 2022. The law requires new models to only have a 3-round limit. The sale of shotguns with an ability to hold more than 3 rounds will be prohibited on July 1, 2021. In 2022, all shotguns with a magazine capacity greater than 5 rounds that are not already registered will become illegal and subject to confiscation by federal authorities. 6. Concealable body armor. Concealable body armor is a type of bulletproof vest that is worn under clothing. It typically weighs less than 3 pounds and can be worn under both light and heavy clothing. They are made to be as small, light, and comfortable as possible while still providing protection from handguns, rifles, and shotguns. If you've ever seen someone wearing one on TV or in the movies, you know it looks ridiculous and for good reason. Why would anyone want to wear something like this when it makes them look like they're smuggling a turtle under their shirt? There's no way I'm going to tell my wife she needs to wear a giant piece of Kevlar just because some people think it's necessary. The only time I'll wear my concealable body armor is if we're going hunting and she needs her own concealable body armor too. 7. Long guns without serial numbers. Long guns without serial numbers are already banned, but not all of them. In 2016, 12,664 long guns were manufactured without serial numbers. There are 19 types of firearms that do not have to be serialized by federal law, and it is unknown how many of these are long guns. This is a concern because there is no way to trace these weapons if they are used for a crime. If someone cannot legally purchase one of these weapons, then their only option would be to steal one from a dealer or another person who owns one illegally. Biden's ban will eliminate this loophole and make sure that every weapon has some form of identification attached to it. 8. Handguns without serial numbers. The first firearms that will be on this list are handguns without serial numbers. Currently, There is no law about whether guns need serial numbers or not, but this is one of Biden's proposals. This would make it more difficult for criminals to get their hands on guns and commit crimes with them. There have been reports where a criminal has committed a crime with an illegal firearm that has had a serial number removed from it. If the weapon was originally purchased legally and then modified illegally, they would still be able to use that gun even if they didn't have a serial number. With these new laws being proposed by Joe Biden, these weapons would also become illegal. Joe Biden will also ban .223 caliber high-capacity rifles, which are currently legal in some states. He wants all semi-automatic weapons to require licenses, which can only be given after extensive training, including fingerprints and background checks on people who wish to purchase those types of guns. 9. High-capacity magazines. High-capacity magazines are a type of magazine that holds more rounds than typical magazines. They are typically used for hunting, target shooting, and self-defense. The 1994 federal assault weapons ban prohibited the manufacturing or importing of high-capacity magazines with a capacity of more than 10 rounds. However, this law expired in 2004. Now it is time to introduce this law again so these dangerous weapons can no longer be manufactured or imported into the United States. We need to make sure those who want them will not be able to find them. We will also regulate the existing stock of high-capacity magazines by requiring their owners register with local authorities before January 1, 2023. In addition,
we will prohibit any transfer of ownership after January 1, 2025 unless they were registered by January 1, 2020. 10. Assault weapons. The 10 weapons that will be banned by President Joe Biden in 2022 are listed below. The first 5 are military assault rifles, while the remaining 5 are civilian versions of those same types of firearms. 1. R-15-2. M4 Carbine 3. Mini 14-4. AK-47-5. AKM-6. M16-7. Ruger Mini 38. Uzi 9. SKS M10. Glock 19. Tell us what you think of President Biden's move to ban assault rifles in 2022. Thank you for watching OK TV. Please subscribe and see you soon.